What security and compliance risks come with email forwarding, and how can businesses mitigate them? The short answer to this question is try and avoid email forwarding wherever possible. Once an email moves out of your organization's Google Workspace account, you don't know where it's going and you can't control it. You can't redact, you can't pull them back. So let's say you're a business and you have important compliance risks. You're dealing with financial information, or you're dealing with personal information or medical information. You want to be on the Google Workspace Enterprise SKU because you can set up the feature called DLP, or data loss prevention. And you can set a bunch of rules on your account that says things like, if someone puts payment information in a chat in plain text, quarantine that message. If someone puts somebody's Medicare number or social security number in an email and they try and email that email, quarantine that email. Those automated rules can kick in and save your business from potentially breaching your financial fiduciary compliance duties, or in the medical field, a HIPAA is one of the things people need to comply with for maintaining patient records and those kind of things. DLP just solves a whole lot of that kind of stuff. But once you forward an email outside your business, there's no deal. I don't know. I mean, DLP might run on it before it even goes out, but still, I'd not be forwarding anything out of a business unless it was absolutely needed. And even if it's going to a contractor, it's not hard to pay a little bit extra per month and issue your contractor an email address within your company that you control. That's the best way to make sure that you've got complete control of all of the data in your business. And remember that if something goes wrong and your customer data is breached and you're the one who ends up in the news with your business breaching people's personal records and personal information, you want to be able to say that you genuinely did absolutely everything in your power to resist that, especially when you're having a conversation with your insurer. So forwarding emails to an external email address, I don't ever like the sound of that. So that'll be my response to that one. Try not to do it. That's the best way to protect yourself.
If you need more help with what we've covered in this video, itGenius provides support services to businesses all over the world with problems just like this. Click the link below to get started.